Blackstone Audio presents Wife or Death by Ellery Queen. This book is read by Traber Burns. Chapter 1. At midnight, when the masks came off, Jim Denton had not yet been on the dance floor. He had spent the whole hour since their arrival at the downstairs bar, waiting for his wife to return from her alleged visit to the powder room. Angel's affection for the country club powder room was an old story by now. Denton thought, that's her escape hatch. What's mine? Corinne Guest, sequined mask dangling, slipped onto the neighboring stool. She was dressed as Peter Pan, which suited her perky figure and features perfectly. Denton gave her an admiring look, and she smiled acknowledgment. Her glance ran over his lanky frame, from leather hip boots to plumed hat, with amused approval. "Hi, D'Artagnan." "I'm Athos." "How does a lady tell the difference?" Denton said with a shrug, "The abandoned husband." He regretted the remark at once. He had intended it as a jeering reference to being left waiting at the bar, but from Corinne Guest's vanishing smile, she evidently thought he had been referring to Angel's extramarital activities. It was the worst-kept secret in town. "She said 15 minutes, he explained, and wondered why he went through the motions. "But you know, Angel, no sense of time at all." "Oh," Corinne said, and smiled again. "Well, we're in the same boat. I seem to have lost George in the excitement, too." Tradition had it at the club's Halloween balls that you kissed your partner when the masks were lifted at midnight, but you were supposed to make a point of being with your better or worse half as the witching hour struck. All around them married couples and sweethearts were wrapped around each other. Denton grinned. "I won't presume to predict about George, but it's as sure as death and taxes that my Angel is bussing somebody right this second. Are you and I going to just sit here?" "And you an editor," Corinne said. "You split an infinitive." "And you a female. You changed the subject." She laughed. "All right, Monsieur Athos. Let's pay lip service to tradition." Leaning over, she placed a palm on each of his cheeks and touched her lips to his. Immediately, she straightened back on her stool. Denton growled, "I've had more passionate kisses from the ghost of my great-great-grandmother." "Oh, but it's so public to show my true feelings," Corinne said lightly. "Your reporter is sitting over there at the corner table. I'd hate to show up in the Clarion's gossip."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?